Hey guys, what's up? Today is the very last day of the YouTube house. Actually, yesterday was the full last day. Oh, this is a little bit crooked. And I'm heading out in about an hour, and I'm going to be meeting up with Yovana, and also known as Ravana, for a little collaboration. And then I'm headed off to the airport back to Big Island of Hawaii. And I just want to do like a little recap of my time here, kind of as like a journal or vlog for myself, and also to share it with you. So I had an unbelievably great time here. It was incredible how well all of us got along here. There was absolutely no drama. Nobody in the house who I was like, I don't really want to spend time with you. Everybody is an incredible person who attended this season of the YouTube house, and I'm so grateful for being invited to this and getting to spend time with people who don't have like the same exact lifestyle that I have, the same exact diet that I have, the same exact day-to-day routine. It was really, really cool to just get out of my little comfort zone, get out of my normal routine, and just experience something else. And yeah, like I said, everybody is so incredible who attended this year, and everybody has such a special background story of something that they've overcome, whether it's, you know, acne or weight gain or whatever it might be. Everybody has really overcome a lot and had an awesome transformation. And I think I filmed 2 videos yesterday with Brian and Chelsea, sharing a little bit about their experience. Unfortunately, I didn't get the time to film a sit-down video with everybody in the house, but that's definitely something that I want to start doing whenever I go to new places, like a festival or something like this, a YouTube house. I really want to make it a priority to sit down and connect with each person on the camera if they want to, just to share their experience, because you guys watch my channel and you see the world through your own lens and my lens and any other YouTubers that you watch, but I just want to be able to share more on this channel than just my thoughts, than just my experience. So I found it really fun to sit down with Brian and Chelsea and hear about what they've been going through, and I'm excited to share that footage with you guys. And what else? I also want to talk a little bit about my diet, because obviously I think the most recent video on this channel is my diet update, and I had a lot of support and was like overwhelmed in the beginning with support and love, and that felt really good. And then the not so supportive comments started rolling in, and it affected me a little bit, but it also didn't. It like affected me that people thought I had different intentions. Like, people said that I've been lying throughout this whole time, that I'm not eating raw, and that's simply not true. I stated very clearly in my video that I go through phases of eating raw and not eating raw, and I do share that on live streams, or on Snapchat, or like random places on social media. I know that I don't record videos or post like much cooked food on my Instagram page, but that's more of like an aesthetic thing. Like, I just think that raw food looks much prettier, and that's why I choose to fill my feed with it. And that's my personal thing. It's such an interesting thing, like having to set like a barrier or like a line where I interact with the comments in the videos or on the videos, but I also like just leave it there and don't think about it. It's a really interesting thing, like that my life is now intertwined with so many other people's lives and their opinions of me. And I mentioned this in an Instagram post recently, that I don't think it's super healthy to like be very connected to somebody online and like to follow everything that they do and feel like you have to watch every single video that they have, and to be, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't think it's super healthy to be very invested in somebody online who you've never met in person. And a lot of people commented on that post and said like, that's super hypocritical because you have this whole following, and that's just like very hypocritical. Like, you don't watch people and you don't think it's the healthiest thing to do, but you are like a public figure online and people are doing that to you. People are invested in your videos. And in regards to that, I am on social media because I find that it's a very easy platform, a very easy way to share my message with a lot of people, to inspire people and to share my experience. That doesn't mean that I expect everybody to follow me hardcore, watch all my videos, and be very invested in me as a human being if you've never met me. So I know that's kind of like a weird thing to think about. Like, I put myself out there and I want to share and inspire and teach and all that, but I don't necessarily think it's the healthiest thing. And yeah, I don't. I think that it's really healthy to choose and have discernment with what you watch online and how invested you get with it. So I don't know if this is making any sense, but what I'm trying to say is I use discernment with the people that I watch on the internet. I try and not to get so invested that I'm watching every single video that I feel like I'm attached to another person. And I watch certain videos that I feel will inspire me. So I look at the title of the video, and if it's something that is relatable to me or that I want to learn more about, then I will tune into that video. But if it's not, if it's just like a video about somebody's life, then I rarely watch those videos. I'm not like a huge YouTube watcher. And you can say that that's hypocritical, or you can just say that that's my way of doing things. I'm here to share my life and to inspire you and do the best that I can with that. And I find that YouTube is a really good platform to do that. But that doesn't mean that I have to feel that it's healthy and a good thing to watch tons of other YouTubers, if that makes sense. I guess I could have just said that and that would have gotten the point across. Anyway, I feel like there's a bunch of other things that I have to say, but I'm gonna keep it short. I'm excited to go back home and see Addison again and to just be in like my own space again. Although I haven't really felt like I needed to escape and be on my own at this house at all. It's just been like such a good amount of interaction. Yeah, so I'm excited to go back home, be in my own space, and be back in Hawaii with my friends there and get some sunshine, hopefully. It's a sunny day today, literally the day that I'm leaving, but what you gonna do? Yeah, again, I feel like there's a bunch of other things I have to say, but I guess I'll share them in a future video. Okay, so I just got up with the camera and I realized the other thing, or I remembered the other thing that I wanted to talk about really quick. Okay, so huge thing for me right now that I'm working through is following through with goals that I set for myself. This was like one of the biggest comments on my diet update video, is people catching on to me not following through with things. Like, I wanted to do a bikini show, I wanted to do that juice cleanse. I feel like there's one or two other things that somebody posted about that I didn't follow through with. And I recognize that. I am not oblivious to these things. I am not like in my own little bubble and like not wanting to hear advice or suggestions or constructive criticism. I am all about that. Like, I want to be woken up from something if I am unaware of it. So I just want to like definitely share that I'm not like this rigid person who doesn't want to hear anything outside of myself. I want to hear that as long as it's shared in a kind way. So I was really grateful that somebody pointed that out, and it's like a constant reminder. Addison talks to me about it all the time whenever I'm like, oh, let's do this. Like, I want to jump into this full force. He's like, babe, think about it. Do you really want to do this? Because I tend to get really excited about something and jump in and stick with it for a certain period of time. And then I'm like, okay, I've dabbled in that. I've experienced it, and now I'm ready to do something else. That is how I've been for as long as I can remember. And yeah, it's something that I'm working on. And having such a large following makes it a really interesting dynamic, because when I express the goals that I have for myself and when I share that I'm about to do something, it's not just some of my friends and family. It's like I get so excited that I just want to share it with everybody. And that's like the number one thing I'd say that I have to work on right now, is just really thinking things through and not sharing them immediately when I get excited. So I just wanted to sit down and address that and let you know I'm so well aware of it, and it's something that I'm working on. And I also want to just say that there are so many things that I have followed through with. Like, it's not like I'm setting all of these goals and not following through with anything. I have created raw alignment and followed through with establishing this as a successful business. I have followed through with going to the fruit farm that I said I was going to go to and living in a van, and all of these other ideas, creating a self-love ebook, uploading X number of videos every week, uploading certain videos that have been requested, all of these things I have followed through with. So I also want to share that I'm not just like throwing all these ideas out there and then like surrendering and stopping. So that's that. That feels really good to just share it with you and have you hopefully be on the same page as me and understand that I'm not like trying to intentionally throw things out there to you and then stop doing them. It's just like a pattern that has been part of my life for a really long time, because like I said, I get excited, I dabble in it, I experience it, and then I'm on to learning the next thing. And I do think that has benefited me in some ways, like being able to learn a lot of things and try a lot of things and experience a lot of things and then move on to something new. But I also recognize when it comes to like bigger goals, like doing a bikini competition or doing a juice cleanse, like come on, that's something I need to think about before announcing it to 500,000 people. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. If you can relate in any way, or if you understand what I'm saying, or if you have any more constructive criticism to share in a kind way, you can put any of that down in the comments below. I really do try to read a lot of your comments. So that's that. Thanks for tuning in to my personal YouTube channel. Peace.